Greetings everyone, welcome to Cleverio. In the short video, I would like to present a new indicator that's called trend lines. As the indicator's name suggests, it allows to automatically draw trend lines on the chart. Before adding the indicator, ensure that you don't have too much data loaded on the screen. Right now we have a 1 hour time frame with 5 years of data. To see that there is too much data, you can try to scroll the chart, and on the bottom you will see that the scroller is hardly moving. So to verify that you have enough data, usually you can a 1 hour time frame you can change to approximately 3 months of data. This will give you enough data to see the results of the indicator, but you won't have to wait a long time for the indicator to load. In the future versions, we'll optimize it, but for now it's a bit slow. So let's go ahead and add the indicator that we already reduced the time. Right click on the chart, go to indicators, add, and from the list of Cleverio indicators, you can go ahead and open trend lines. Now we see the screen with the settings. Let's just add few trend lines and I'm going to explain all the settings. So let's change it to 0.2 and 4 coordinates that it needs to touch. So we see a trend line, the bottom trend line, and we see right now coordinates. Maybe it's a bit hard to see, but we can adjust the settings to your preferences. So first we can shorten the name of the indicator by enabling or disabling short name. We can show trend lines by just opening or closing. We can change the color of the trend line. Let's keep it at green so it's well visible. We can change the thickness. Same way we can configure coordinates. Coordinates are considered points based on which the trend line is drawn. So in our case, let's make it green so it matches the trend line. And same thing. Let's make it a bit more transparent. Okay. So we can see that there is a coordinate here. There is a coordinate here, and it's very close to the trend line. We can also change the diameter of the coordinate, just in case if you would like to see them bigger. I usually keep them small. Okay. Another thing, this trend line is considered historic because it's already in the past, and the price in this case went lower than the trend line. So this trend line is not active one anymore. Same thing here. And if you would like to see only active trend lines, we can go ahead and disable historic trend lines. We'll keep them active. Next setting, this is the proximity that we configured. Right now, if we check the distance between this coordinate and the line, it's about 0.12%. We are set at 0.2. So let's say we will change this to 0.10. The line is supposed to disappear. Let's change it to 11. No. Let's change it to 12. Not yet. So probably it's Let's change to 14 so we don't have to. Okay, so it's probably about 0.14 or 13, 14. Okay, but we'll keep it at 0.2 so we see everything. So same thing. Right now we have here 5 coordinates. So if we increase to 5, this line disappears, but this one stays. If we change to 6, we only have 5 coordinates, so that line disappeared. We'll keep it at 4. I find this optimal settings for 1 hour time frame, but sometimes I need to adjust depending on the instrument. The final setting is the impulse and correction. This is useful when you're trying to understand based on what points this line was drawn. You can enable it and you will see all impulse and correction lines on the chart. So you know that this line is based because there was impulse, correction, impulse, another correction, and the coordinate is very close to the line. As well, you can configure the thickness, the core, so whatever you prefer. I usually keep it disabled. What else? Now let's go ahead and change maybe to a 15 minutes time frame. So before changing the time frame, because 3 months of data for 15 minutes, it would be too much data. So let's change this to 20 days. And this will change it to, let's change it to 15 minutes. Okay, so now we have many more lines than in the previous example because this time frame is smaller. So we probably need to decrease the sensitivity, the closeness of coordinates to the thread line. Let's go ahead and adjust it. Let's try with 0.4. So we already have some nice lines. Maybe 0. Let's keep it at 0, maybe 5. And let's zoom out just to see if the lines are nice and they work in the path. So we see some lines here. So yeah, one of the rules how we filter lines automatically, the top line has to be always from top to bottom. Maximum it can be straight. It cannot be like this. From the bottom, the line can be the other way. It starts from here and it can be inclined like this. In the thread line, some coordinates need to be in the middle. Otherwise, it's not a valid thread line. This is the filtering set at the moment, and in the future releases, it will be optimized to show best thread lines possible. What else can we show on the screen? If you change instruments, let's say we change it to Ethereum. We see same thread lines that weren't drawn on the screen. In this case, it would be a stop loss because the price went other direction. In this case, it would be a nice short. So as you can see, it's not a bulletproof tool that can help you find profitable trades. It allows you to see different situations that may lead to profitable trades, but it should be used with caution. In the future releases, we plan to add some alerts and optimize the performance. So in case you accidentally load too much data, let's say we put 3 months of data, let's put 1 month. So we didn't see much the slowness, but if you do 3 months, you will see it takes much longer to load because it has to go through a lot of data to calculate all these thread lines. If you put more, let's say 6 months, it will be much slower. So just for the current time, just try to limit the amount of data. And when you're sure that these settings are correct, then you can apply it to a larger time frame and wait. But when you're adjusting, just keep it at the minimum so it's very fast to draw. We see some nice position here, some nice short position here. Anyways, wish you happy trading and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.